Thank you for the like. Hello, I'm Sahil. How you doing? Welcome in here. Hope all is well with you. I need to try and get some more videos out soon. Just not really been focusing on that lately. So I think, going forward I should definitely try and more frequently upload videos. Like just kind of, a few minutes, just me talking about something, and so that would probably be a good idea. Welcome in, people. Hope you're all doing well. Is everybody alright tonight? Hope everyone's well. What's everybody? What's everybody up to? There's a lot of people here. So Is everybody alright then? Hope everyone's well. Let's share the live if you can. So like the live and subscribe if you're new here. So I've just been trying to change my mindset on things, and because a lot of people perceive themselves as poor or broke or whatever, but I've come to realize it's a mindset. It's a state of mind. I think someone was talking about this the other day, and it is kind of true that. And you might be like, oh, but I have no money right now. Well, but if you think that, then you're just perpetuating that, aren't you? Whatever you think, then you're perpetuating that, because you're just going to. Your subconscious mind will try to validate that in your reality. So if you say, I have no money, then your subconscious mind will try to find, it's just bias to that thing, if you get me. So, but if you think, no, I've got money, I have abundance in my life, I have access to whatever I want in my life, then your subconscious mind will align with that thing. So I know it sounds all like spiritual, woo-woo, whatever, but I think there is some truth to it. If you perceive yourself as something, then you start to become more in alignment with that thing. You don't even need any spiritual crap to it. It just has to do with your subconscious mind starts to align with that thing and starts to seek out that. So you don't even have to really think about it consciously. You just program it into your subconscious, and then that's going to do all the hard work for you to seek out the opportunities. You'll see like doors start to open up, like when you start to believe in yourself, when you start to believe that you're worthy, that you're rich, all this, when you do all the positive affirmations and all that. And I hope everyone's doing well tonight. And you don't even need all the spiritual crap in it. You just need to understand it from the subconscious mind. That it's basically the the subconscious mind is doing most of the work. Basically, it's like most of your brain's activity is in the subconscious. So whatever we're thinking of consciously, that's only something like 5-10%, something like that. So yeah, most of your brain's activities are going on without you realizing it. So yeah, I hope everyone's well. Yeah. Anyway, enough of me yapping, eh? But what's going on, people? Might get into some workout. Might do some more abs tonight. Oh. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Alright. Sorry, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, sorry about that. Right, I'm gonna go in the other room, do some workout, I think. But yeah, probably won't be doing too much because I already did some stuff earlier today and been really going at it hard lately. I'm in my 20s, but I'm doing morning workout, then I'm out of energy in early. What do you mean? So what are you doing for your workout then? Because if you're doing stuff at like really high reps and stuff like that, maybe try and find a way to make it, hello Catherine Gray, more efficient, like possibly that maybe your workout is too taxing and you might need to decrease the intensity or maybe the volume of it perhaps. Maybe it's depends on, if you're a beginner and if you're just getting into it, then you can easily do too much volume. As you get more used to it, then your body can handle more volume. So yeah, just how long have you been streaming? 7 minutes and 53 seconds. Alright, so yeah, let's just get this set up. Anyway, make sure you subscribe if you're new here, everybody. That would be really appreciated. I start workout, but after 20 minutes, run out of stamina. When is the thing that I'm doing? What? So you're doing more kind of like cardio style or whatever, but it's just about building things up slowly. Like, if you're finding that you're getting tired, then just maybe kind of just slowly build it up. Rome wasn't built in a day, so don't expect that you're going to get results overnight, is what I'd say. So is it more kind of cardio type stuff that you're doing, I'm guessing, or is it like weights, or what sort of stuff are you doing? But yeah, it's just about slowly building it up. If you're finding that you're, struggling after 20 minutes, then you really need to just build up that fitness, that aerobic and anaerobic kind of fitness. And yeah. I'm gonna do some crunches. And I'll move the phone a little bit. Alright. Here we go. I'll move it even more. There we go. Hello, people. Is this your first stream? No, I've been streaming for a while, if that's what you meant. I thought you meant a few minutes. I've been streaming on here. I guess you're new here. I thought you'd been before or something, but I guess you're new to this channel or something. Don't know where everybody is, but it's a bit quiet in here. Yeah. It's like people know that I go live every day, but they don't even show up. Fucking most of them, yeah. I understand that sometimes people can be busy, but it would help if a few more people would arrive. So we've actually got more going on, whatever, but my stamina foundation is weak. That's what you're going to have to build up then. You're just going to have to slowly build it up. Like just slowly increase your, it's like progressive overload, like when you're doing the weights. You're going to be weak at first, but then, you add a couple of kilos onto the bar every time, and you slowly start to see strength gains. Very quiet, yeah, I don't know, it's just like we've got nearly 1,500 subscribers, and this is what we get. 2 fucking people, like, what the hell? I guess I'm just too boring for this shit, so I don't know. People just aren't really interested. Or they'll go and watch some fucking brain rot. Try to actually give out advice on here and help people, but most people just don't seem to care. That is what it is. I'll do, I'll do about 10 sets of these. Alright, so I'm going to do some leg raises now. Hello, man. Well, I've actually been on YouTube for a very long time, even before 2016, on different channels. But I started streaming around 2017. Share this out if you can, guys. Subscribe if you're new here. Actually, the first time I ever went live was on Facebook. I did a random live, so I was at my friend's birthday party in Scotland, where I was stayed with him and his dad. And I used his iPad or something to try out Facebook Live. And I think I was acting kind of weird or something, and I remember like some guys from like school were like sharing it out with people. I was like, yeah, seeing all these people coming out of the woodwork. Yeah. Anyway. Oh yeah, cool. When I hit 1,000 subs, don't know, probably about a couple of months ago, maybe. Actually, it's probably a bit longer ago because but so I kind of was inactive with the YouTube thing for a while, but yeah, it's I've really been because I used to go live a lot on TikTok, and I've got banned off there. So where are you from anyway, Catherine? And there's some more of the. I'm gonna take this off actually. How are you doing tonight, everybody? Hope you're all well. How is everybody? So we're still having a phone call tomorrow then, man. He was saying Thursday you'd do it. Hello, Dale. Good to see you. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to my live, everybody. So yeah, let's just do a few more of the crunches. Hello, everybody. How long will you be streaming? I don't know. As long as I feel like it. Keep going, yeah. Thank you very much. We mean, do you have a channel? Jay's physique is amazing, yeah. It's like I want his abs, but with a like kind of bit bigger body. I've already got like some of the size. But yeah, Yogi, how you doing? But I'm going to try and get more of like the shreds, if you will. Does your brother have a channel? I've got 2 stepbrothers and a stepsisters. I don't have any like actual brothers. Yeah, how you doing, Yogi? So you just finished then, or? Yeah, I saw you live earlier, and it's a shame about that guy who getting accusations about him. Like, yeah, there's just some really nasty people out there. Some people can take things to heart though, and it's, yeah, people just don't really consider other people, that some people might take things to heart and it can really ruin their day. But if you let things like that get to you, you need to work on yourself and your self-esteem and so it's your self-image really is what it's about. There's this book called, I don't know if you've ever read it, it's called Cybernetics, which is about your self-image, and that might be something worth reading if if you're having these issues like where you're, yeah, because if you have a good self-image, then you're not going to let what anybody says about you get you down. It's going to make you a lot higher vibration, all internet. So yeah, that's a great book. I read it many years ago. Yeah, I've only read a bit of it, but yeah, it's well, I didn't read it. I mean, I would just like listen to a bit of the audio book. So yeah, it's because it's a very, very long read, but yeah, the self-image is very important. And yeah, if you got good self-image, then you probably won't let all these haters get to you. And that's something that I'm trying to work on, and just be like, there's all these people that try to like say bullshit in the chat. It's like, it's a lot of it's because they hate themselves, is what I've come to realize. So I'm just gonna do a few more of the leg raises. Yeah, I don't like to, actually I shouldn't really use the word hate, because hate is a strong word. And see, you built out loads. Oh yeah. What you mean? Like, is it like the neck, or just in general, or people have been commenting on my neck, that my neck looks thicker. But yeah, they say having a thick neck can prevent you from like whiplash. Like when you're in a car accident, it can like kind of buffer that. But yeah, all over, yeah. I've been noticing like the chest, the shoulders have gotten wider, and my arms have filled out somewhat. But been trying to make my back thicker as well. Yeah. But you were saying something about if I ate meat, then I would get bigger. I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think like it's just about like making sure all your macros are good, no matter what source it is. If you're eating enough protein, no matter what source it is, then you're gonna grow. As long as you're eating enough overall calories. So yeah. Now you could argue maybe there's been times where I've not eaten enough protein because of the type of diet or whatever, but I'm really trying as hard as I can to get enough protein just by shoving as much food down as I possibly can. And it starts to get to a point where I don't even want to eat anymore at times. So I find that if I've done a lot of exercise, I tend to have more of an appetite. So the key is to just do more exercise, because that's going to ramp up your appetite if you're doing a lot of like high intensity stuff. Like, I mean, zone 2 doesn't really, hello Elric, how you doing? Zone 2 doesn't really increase hunger that much, but if you're doing zone 3, zone 4, zone 5, then that's gonna more increase hunger. Or if you're doing like resistance training, that's gonna increase hunger quite a bit if you're doing, you know, heavy weights and stuff like that, or even heavy like calisthenics kind of workouts. If you're doing a lot of push-ups and things like that, you're creating a lot of catabolism, which means that you're breaking down muscle tissue, which is then going to send a signal to the body, we need more protein to feed it. So what I'd suggest is, if you're getting hungry, try to go for more of the high protein, low fat kind of foods, because then you're gonna be able to replenish your your food without, you know, putting on unnecessary amounts of fat. So yeah, so that can be, what's that, casein. Oh yeah, gain muscle. Oh yeah, I've been gaining some size. So I'm like, I don't know what like my natural potential would be. I don't think I'm close to that, but hello, Mum Life 22. I'm not too bad, thank you. How are you doing? Good to have you here again. So yeah, just doing some more training tonight, doing some abs, and yeah. Speaking of abs, where is Abby? I thought she might have been here. I guess she's just busy. I'm good, thanks. That's good then. Yeah. So I'm trying to get like, you know, ripped abs like Jace, because he's a fucking 51-year-old boomer, and I'm like a young whippersnapper, and I should be blowing him out the fucking water. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of made me a bit more motivated, really. What we're saying, everybody. Yeah, that's upper abs. I do leg raises for lower abs as well. So I might do some stuff for obliques as well, but Yeah, hi Ottoman, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing some workout now. Yeah, doing abs at the moment. Um, yeah. Bicycle sit-ups for obliques. Yeah, bicycle crunches or toe taps is a good one as well. I did a few of those the other day, toe taps, or whatever they call them, where you're, it's kind of like bicycle crunches, but yeah, it just gives you an extra stretch. So yeah, that's one I recommend. Some say like, like was it mountain climbers are good for abs, but I don't really think that they really do that much. Maybe for a beginner, but I don't know. Yeah, I know them. Which one's that? Crunches to either knee. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. I might do some of that after, but yeah. Oh, Russian twist as well is another one that I do sometimes. That's what I like doing. Where you just like going side to side, and I use my weights to add a little resistance, but yeah. Anyway, I'm 29 years old. All right, let's just do this. Bear with my form and all that, but and then for the last one, how did I do it? Hang on a sec. How the ah huh ah ah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's right, Casey. Hello, Martin. How you doing? You know about full range of motion? Yeah, yeah. I can't see him through the shirt, really. I mean, I'll just take it off. Actually, I'm not really getting much of a sweat, but I mean, so we're getting a little bit, but yeah, I don't really notice any more coming through, but it's gonna take some time. Yeah, that's the progress so far. Yeah, yeah. It's not to where I want to be, but yeah, I'm just a bit, you know, conscious of this lower belly fat here. But Maybe I'm just being overcritical. Yeah, this is my arms as well. Developing those horseshoe triceps there, and those guns there, like, I'm not even flexing. If I flex, then that's what it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, forearms are important as well, but yeah, I do get a lot of like indirect forearm training from like a lot of the pulling and pushing movements. So I'm gonna do a few. Hello everybody. Obliques. Yeah, I'll do some in a minute. Yeah, so obliques. I'll do this. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's when you've just done crunches. Yeah, resting heart rate. I don't know. I think last time I checked, it was in the 50s. But I don't really measure it that well. It was below 60 anyway, so I don't know if it's gone down below that since, because I'm fitter. It could even be in the 40s at this point, but I don't know. I don't really measure that. I just try to stay healthy and just hope for the best that it's, that I've got low resting heart rate. But I've heard this stuff. I was watching this video about, it was on a channel called Coach Colton, and he does like some commentary on like stuff in like the bodybuilding, and some bodies died who I think they were from South America, and it's quite common over there, and they were taking this the fat loss aid, and it's supposed to really kind of like rev up your metabolism, and it spiked up, like chronically spikes up your heart rate. So that's not good. That can really, end up causing heart attacks and stuff. So not good at all. A lot of these people are doing a lot of like pre-workout and stuff like that, and they're putting all these compounds into their body, combined with the steroids and all that. Recipe for disaster, really. Yeah, I do use creatine. That's been something I've been using the last few months, and I've seen some benefit from it. Not everyone's going to see benefit from it, but I'll do a few more of the toe taps. See if I can do it a bit now.
Fuck. Well, they better that time at least. Glutamine is what it, so I know it works. Glutamine. I don't know. I've heard of beta alanine. Have you heard of that one before? That's meant to help with the to buffer lactic acid or something like that. But I don't know if it's good for building muscle, but it's said to help you go longer with like anaerobic activity. So maybe it's good to take in combination. So you do know that one, right? You just don't buy it. Yeah, you get these people with like a stack of supplements that ends up costing them hundreds of pounds a month. Oh yeah, apparently that Brian Johnson's like cut his supplement stack in half because he was taking over 100 supplements at one point, and now he's got it down to about just over 50. Yeah, I was actually watching Austin Nassau, who's like this impressionist, and he was like pretending to be Mark Zuckerberg interviewing Brian Johnson. Have you ever seen Brian Johnson? Yeah, egg protein is great. Yeah, I mean, I hear all this stuff about like protein quality and all that, but I think as long as you're getting a certain amount of each amino acid, like the body will use up excesses of the rest to make other amino acids. So it's just kind of trying to get a balance of the amino acid profile to to kind of, because I think everything has all the essential amino acids, but in different quantities. So kind of get a balance of things really. Amino acids are what they ultimately broken down into. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, creatine's made from 3 amino acids, isn't it? So the body makes creatine itself, but some people make more than others, unless you have it dietarily, like from things like red meat. Otherwise, you would need to take a creatine supplement. But the amount of red meat that you would have to consume would be quite significant to get the full effect. And they say actually cooking the meat actually breaks down some of the creatine. So, yeah, right. So maybe creatine won't really maybe have as big of an effect for you. Because that might explain why some people are non-responders to creatine, that they... Hello, Athena, how you doing? My volleyball coach told me that if I didn't want to drink protein shakes, I can drink chocolate milk because it helps your muscles. Chocolate milk. I suppose like there's some protein in that, I guess. I suppose there's in the milk, I suppose. There's a little bit. I say actually there's a little bit in chocolate as well. Cocoa does have a little bit of protein, but yeah, it's just not necessarily going to be the best source of all the sugar and everything. But yeah, I was actually talking about hot chocolate the other time I was live, and I was like, because hot chocolate's yeah, you could just make your own like healthier version. You could just do like cocoa with milk or some kind of, maybe you could use either normal milk, oat milk, whatever, rice milk, whatever type of milk that you want to use, and just add like instead of using sugar, you could use some kind of healthier sugar alternative. I've heard stevia is not very good for you. I've heard there's potentially some risks with that. But yeah, just look into. I've heard monk fruit extract's a good one. Yeah, I don't know how true it is, but yeah, apparently it's like pretty much 0 calories. Yeah, it's hello Richard, not too bad, thank you. Yeah, I was asking Haley about you. I've just been doing my workout, so I'm gonna do some more, I think. Gonna do a few of the leg raises again. What's up with stevia? I've just heard it can, I've heard something about it can cause muscle atrophy in some people. I had a busy few days. Yeah, Haley was saying, yeah, because she said that you went out together for a bit around York or something, was it? Yeah, it's been a busy time of year, hasn't it? So, yeah, definitely don't want that. Just look into it. I'm not saying it does. It's just I heard from someone that it does, and just, yeah. But yeah, just look into them. But yeah, there's a thing called xylitol, but it still has some calories in it, so it's probably not preferred. But yeah, some people might put in things like honey or maple syrup into the drink, thinking, oh, that's healthy, but you still put in like simple sugars like these. It's not the fact that it's a simple sugar; it's that it's not got any fiber. So all that sugar is just going to go straight into your bloodstream, and yeah, it's not necessarily going to be the best for you. But I guess it depends on how much you have. If you just had, say, like a teaspoon of it, maybe it's not going to be that bad. Like, let's say you're having a drink of tea or a hot chocolate, and you just put like a little small amount, just a few grams in it. It's probably not going to be that bad if you just put a little bit of that in it. But yeah, but if you like it sweet, then yeah, maybe look at like I said, monk fruit extract or something like that. Something that you can give it like a bit of a. I've heard some people talk about, what is it, sucralose, but I'm not sure if that one's very good for you. But I know, like they say about aspartame, that there's said to be some health problems with that. There seems to be a lot of people like kind of bigging it up, saying it's great, like, oh yeah, Diet Coke is great for you and all this shit. I don't know. Hello, Saeed. How you doing? What's your good news then? Sucralose is basically same as sugar, isn't it? It's like a very like strong like tasting, but like because you would only need a very small amount for it to really kind of. It's like it's a very concentrated sugar. So what happens is that you get the taste of sugar without having to have tons of it. If you get me, that's the whole idea of it. That's why it's pretty much zero calories. Like these things like Splendor and Canderel and stuff like that. Remember my grandmother used to have that as like a kind of replacement for sugar in like her drinks and stuff. Not in her drinks actually. I can't remember like. Actually, I think she used it in her. No, she didn't like sugar in her drinks actually, but I think she used it in certain things. But yeah, aspartame I've heard is meant to be bad, but yeah, very strong tasting. Yeah, so that's the idea that it's like sugar, but it's a different, slightly different compound, and it's anyway. Let's carry on. Hello, Daniel Ricketts. Good to see you again. How's your day been? We'll just do another set of these. Actually, I'm going to do some. I'm going to do a few Russian twists. I should do some. What's that? Oh, so I heard. Great form. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the likes, everybody. A Falcon every month if you win a race to get like 10k. What? Are you starting a new business? All right. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's good then. Yeah, I've got some plans for the future. I'm gonna be setting up some different income streams. So one of them is going to be street performing. I actually decided I'm going to be doing the singing stuff. I know I was saying I was going to do magic, but yeah, I've changed my mind back to that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to travel around. I'm going to do the YouTube, try and generate income from that. I'd already generated a little bit. Actually, I had someone sent me some PayPal. So yeah, if you want to send me PayPal, then yeah, the link's in the description if you want to support me. But so yeah, so I'm trying to build that up, and then also what am I going to build up? I'm going to look at doing some investments as well in the future. Haley and I got gym passes to use ASAP, so I'm going to go for a few hours. Oh, cool. Yeah, gym passes. Yeah, that'd be good then. You'd be able to kind of hold each other accountable then, won't you? And be like, come on, one more rep. You know? Yeah, you'll be having a 6-pack in no time, you know? Yeah. You'll be getting some abs, innit? Like, yeah. Just trying to build the core up. Just, yeah, get the, you know. But yeah. But some women are like, oh no, I don't want a guy with abs. But then a lot of these, like, you know, like erotic fantasies are guys that have got like, you know, like the washboard abs and like whenever they go to see things like Magic Mike or whatever, and they're always thinking about like the chiseled guy with the, you know, like the lean face and all that. So I think when it comes to like primal attraction, they are actually generally going to be more into that you could argue about. When it comes to long term, then I might be concerned that like they're going to get cheated on or something if they don't feel like they're up to that level themselves in some cases. Like if they don't, I don't know, or it could just be that they don't kind of relate to that kind of lifestyle of, you know, kind of eating healthy and exercising if they're just kind of live a more sort of sedentary life. But yeah, hello Abby, good to see you again. But yeah, I'm like 6'4", probably about 200 pounds now. So I don't know if I've gone up since then, but I haven't actually seen my weight for a while. Everybody gets cheated on. Yeah, well, yeah, I watched this video of this where this guy actually created basically a creative way to find out that his woman's cheating on him. Basically, what he did is he said, he basically had a conversation at the beginning of the relationship saying, you can cheat on me once, but if you do, then I'd you know, that if you tell me, then that at least, you know, at least then you're honest with me, something like that. Then what happened? She ended up cheating on him with someone at work or something. And then she tried to, and then he said to her, and then he was like, actually, I was lying. And so yeah, basically, it was his way of like, yeah, basically finding out. And you might say it's not right to do that, but well, she wasn't right to be cheated. I don't think just because he said, oh yeah, you can cheat once, and it didn't say that necessarily that she could. It didn't necessarily give her permission to do that. Just that he was saying, you know, at least then you're honest with me. But he just, I was like, you know what, I'm not even gonna, give her a second chance. So she was like basically playing the victim, like she was the one that had been wronged, even though she had like sabotaged the relationship. So yeah, yeah. That's not right though, and we know it. What's that? That's just insane. He would say that. Um, what do you mean? I actually side with the guy. I think the guy was right to do that personally. Like, if you're, you know, because then if she then does it, then it basically the trash is taking itself out. I mean, I actually think that he was right doing that personally. But you're gonna have all these people arguing that, oh, she was in the right for, is emotional cheating or physical cheating worse? I'd say they're both the same because um, it's cheating is cheating at the end of the day. Um, I'd say there's emotional cheating, and then the physical cheating is where there's, if you physically cheat on someone, then there was no emotional attachment to that person that you was with. So that means that you didn't actually really respect that person enough. So yeah, cheating is cheating. Not every relationship will end in marriage. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't say that they will, but I think that there has to be kind of like, when you get so far into it, like you should be have a conversations with each other and be like, where is this going? Because you should not be leading each other on. If you're, if you're like, one person wants marriage or whatever, you need to be like, you need to have this kind of question: where we're taking that? Is there any plans to have children in the future or anything like that? What's the goal of this? So yeah, I think physical cheating is worse. How is that then? Because to me, emotional cheating is just like as bad. So, like I said, cheating is cheating. It's the intention really that's the thing. It's like, then you might say physical cheat. Some might say physical cheating is not as bad because there wasn't any intention to hurt that person or whatever. But I'd still say that the fact that they just had no care for that person is just as bad. Because some people argue that when women cheat, that it's worse or something because they emotionally cheat, but I'd say that it's just as bad, really. So yeah, it's like people will try to like justify their actions. Anyway, I'm gonna do some more of these abs now. So enough of the yapping. Everybody, cheating is cheating. You're right. That's true about on day one. What do you mean? Anyway, sure. I think it's necessary to go through bad relationships so we know when we are in a good one and how to treat them right. I think maybe it's just about learning from other people's experiences, like that, to kind of listen to other people, having a good, you know, you know, friendship circle that you can trust in, that they can say, look out for these red flags. So I think a lot of times it's because people don't have good support around them. That why should you have to go through so many heartbreaks and all that? Just learn from other people's stuff, so then you can see the red flags quicker then, and you can just get yourself out of it before you get into heartbreak. So yeah, thanks, Ulrich. Yeah, I had a nervous breakdown because my husband cheated, and I was telling a guy in a hospital in Cyprus, and he said if it's just sex, it means nothing to men unless it's emotional cheating. It was latter, really. Yeah, hello Anton, better late than never, eh? Thank you for joining me tonight. Yeah, that's it. It's just a shame that, you and my dad didn't, end up like, working out, but it was just, yeah. It's just, sometimes, like people do things like based on like how they feel in that moment, and you have to just remember that you're, like that there's somebody else involved, that if you really love that person, then it's you would never like want to hurt them and cheat on them or anything like that. So anyway, so let's just do some more leg raises. Thank you for the reactions. The band Daughter. Do you mean Daltrey? I don't know. I don't know that song, but I know there's a band called Daltrey. Cyprus is spelled Cyprus. If you mean it's like a little country. Actually, it's like an island. It's actually not a country. It's part of it's in Greece, part of it's Turkey, isn't it? Hello, Catherine. Welcome back. Sorry, I'm American. Bro, you're tall. Another 40 pounds for an absolute unit in another 2 to 3 years. I don't really want to do that, to be honest. I'd rather just be healthy, because if I put another 40 pounds on, that's going to put me at 240. That's just going to be too heavy. That's not healthy for me, That's probably about my natural limit, and I don't think that's healthy. So I worked it out, I could probably get to 230, 240 naturally, but it's not worth it for my health, because your blood pressure is going to go up and everything, because you're carrying around that much extra weight. I'd say so. Like, I mean, it's 240 for any height. It doesn't matter what height you are, especially for my height, because if you're taller, you're already your blood pressure is already higher, because you're being tall. It's quite disadvantageous for your heart health. So yeah, I've looked into all this stuff, and it's not good, really. But I'd rather just be healthy and And plus it starts to impact your endurance as well. Like you're not going to be able to move as fast for as long. So getting too big is not good for that either. You're not going to be as flexible. It's just not. There's just no point to it. It's just vanity, really. But I'd rather just be athletic. But yeah, that's what I'd rather do, really. But the funny thing is, right, this guy called Jeff Side, apparently he went into the natural Mr. Olympia at 6 foot 3.5, which is just slightly shorter than me, at around the same body weight. It was somewhat leaner than what I am, but he probably only had about maybe, 10 pounds to 20 pounds more muscle than what I have. So I don't even know like what I would be able to be capable of in terms of. But the thing is that you'd have to be on a lot of bulk and cut, whatever, and it's what a lot of them do. Well, you could just bulk forever, like, but I would say 240 for anybody is too heavy. It's just if you talk about longevity and all that, I would have to be eating like so many calories to maintain that kind of weight. But yeah. But like 240, it'd probably take me like another 5 years, really, probably to get there at like a low body fat percentage. I mean, yeah, I could just bulk up crazy and just like get to 240, but it'd all just be a bunch of fat. Actually, I don't even know if I'd be able to do that because I'm struggling to put weight on. It's like the amount of volume of food. It's getting kind of crazy. Like I'm eating more than 4,000 calories per day. So let me just. So I missed some train for strength / health. Yeah. Um, I'm at 175 at 5'7". I feel strong, but can lose 20 pounds and be vascular. Yeah. I got shredded during concrete season. Yeah, you shouldn't sell yourself short with your height. You can be very capable. I just don't see the point though. Hello Jace, how you doing? So someone's saying that I should get to like put another 40 pounds on, but I'm just saying how I don't see the point in doing that because it's not good for your health. Maybe you can back me up with this, that trying to put too much size on is not a good idea, even if you're natural. It's gonna like it's just gonna burn out your adrenals and everything. All of your organs are gonna be taxed. Your lungs, your heart. It's you see some of these guys like who are like put on a lot of weight, and they're struggling to breathe. And it's just like, what is the point? You're not gonna have good cardiovascular health. So I want to have a balance. Really, is what I'm trying to go for. So yeah. I just don't see the point in getting crazy heavy. It can also be bad on your joints as well when you're trying to go that heavy. Yeah, of course it can be done slowly, but I mean, I meant more as in like just the fact of putting on that much weight is not good. In general, whether it's muscle or fat, it's still ramping up your metabolism to an unhealthy level, especially when you're tall, because being tall in of itself, it puts my metabolism very high, and it's just not healthy. You don't need that much muscle. So yeah, my ex was 6'7", and my head was at his belly button. Oh, really? Other guys want to fight you less often. Well, I don't see that being worth taking 10, 20 years off your life, though. I mean, I don't see it being worth it personally, but I mean, I'm already tall, so I already have that advantage. So there's not that many guys at my height that are like that strong, actually. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's not all about strength and size anyway. If you train martial arts, maybe that's something to focus on. If you're training more for skill, then yeah, then they might think that it's like you look at fucking like that. What is it, guy? Is it Bradley Martin, and he thinks he's like so this and that. He's like he got his ass handed to him, I think, didn't he? Basically, I think he was like 260, and he was like on all these steroids, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so strong," and all that, and it's like, I'm gonna whoop your ass, but then he wouldn't show the fight with Logan Paul because I think he actually had his ass handed to him, even though Logan Paul is somewhat smaller than him, but because he's got more training, he can actually compensate for it. Someone was saying to do half sit-ups like this. I think functionality is most important, really. But yeah, for all I know, you could just be some troll trying to just like antagonize. Like, I just don't really trust anybody that comes in here hardly because I keep getting loads of like low-key hate and shit, trying to kind of basically give unsolicited advice and use that as a way to kind of insult you with that, like, indirectly. So yeah. Anyway, but I find it kind of annoying that you're trying to kind of tell me what I should be doing. Like, it's just I know that for my height, I don't need to be getting to 240 pounds. That is not healthy for anybody. Like, basically, when you're at that sort of level, your heart's working harder. All of your systems. There's more oxidative stress going on because more calories being burnt. So it's just causing a lot of entropy. So it increases entropy. Your cells divide quicker, accelerating cancer. So yeah. I mean, I'm not saying what you should do. You do what you want to do, but as I said on my live, just do what you're happy with, bro. Your results will show you are doing it right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if have you noticed any changes like to me? Do you see any differences like in my abs, for example, or what's going on? What's Abby saying? Oh yeah, 5'11". Yeah, Abby's quite tall for a woman. I'm going to try and do a plank now. Let's see how long I can hold it for. So we're on what, 1:16:15. All right, let's do this. What's that? I saw more muscle development since last time I stopped by. Well, that's good then. I've been trying to put on a little bit, but yeah. How long ago was you here? For some reason, from this angle, it just makes me look like a fucking stud. I don't know. Yeah. What's that? The male, it's because I'm shorter than everyone in my family. The angles, bro. Oh yeah. I've heard that says kids 2 years old double it and it gives an indication of adult height. Oh really? Oh wow. I didn't know that one. I just got to 2 minutes, I think. Fuck. Alright, that's enough. Could have gone on a bit longer, but yeah, it just sucks. I really don't like doing those things, to be honest. But I managed to do what I set out to do, so it's actually quite good for your back, I think, isn't it? Yeah, it's good for your, what is it? What's it called? What's the word? It's some abdominis thing. It's is it rectus abdominis, whichever one it's called. It's one of the non-visible muscles. Stretches your back out. Yeah, that's right. Is it rectus some one of those abdominis muscles that you don't see, but it helps to push out the spine. Yeah, it's like it could be good for, say, like, because if you're going on long bike rides, I noticed when I was doing that, because of on these road bikes, it has you lean forward, and it really kind of strains your back, like your spine and your lower back and all that. So yeah, doing like back extensions and things like that can be good. In fact, there was a back extension exercise that I was looking at a while ago where you can do it off your bed. So I'll try and do it here. Try and show you what it looks like. So this is I think, if I remember, you do. I can't remember. Is it this? I don't know if that's the right way to do it, but there's also body weight good mornings as well, where you I do those but on the carpet. Oh yeah. So there's body weight good mornings that you can do, like yoga, but yeah, it can give you a more strong spine. So you do this, put your arms out like this, lean forward, and then as you're coming back up, you're actually arching it up like that, you can see. So it helps us strengthen up your posterior chain. So you get some good, like a bit of spine, lower back, sort of stuff in there. So yeah, so that's a good one for that. Looks like levitation with the camera angle. Oh yeah. Yeah. Going to implement some of this. Thank you, dude. You're welcome. Yeah. It's good that I can be of some service. So this is my back. As I was showing it last night. So I'm not really too sure if it's any good, but yeah, that's what it's looking like at the moment. Been trying to train my back more. You can see some definition in it though. Like, you can just do some like of that, so you can see like that's quite, when I flex it and I flex it up like that. Yeah. Just do like bent over rows and things like that, and body weight rows. Oh yeah, this is one I do for lats as well. So if I want to work lats, just get yourself a mat or something and put it on the floor, and then it's kind of like doing lat pull downs or pull-ups, but you're not working your arms with this one, you're just working your lats, but you're also getting a bit of like a plank in it as well. So you're doing you could call it plank pull downs, whatever you want to call it. Hang on. Just try and pump a bit wider. Problem is, it starts to rub up my elbows, so I'll try and put something on to protect them, or try and use a actual mat. How are we doing tonight, everybody? Hope you're all well. All right. Yeah, lat planks. Yeah, that's so you get like, so you're getting the benefits of a plank with the added benefits of building your lats up. So yeah, so you get a bit more of a complete workout with that. You might even be able to stretch the calves at the same time. Oh yeah. Yeah, for me, calves, best exercise for that probably calf raises or calf press. Those are good for calves. Either weighted calf raises on the or just calf raises on the step. You could do weighted calf raises, and then you can build up to doing one leg calf raises as well. So there's progressions that you can do with that. Yeah. I used to like doing this thing where I don't know if it really does anything, but like where you do this, it's kind of just like when you're doing the burpees thing where you're just doing this for reps. Is that what they call it? Squat thrusts. And it was like hip thrusts. Isn't hip thrust just like that's just like a weighted kind of glute bridge, isn't it? Where you're like, actually no, that's yeah, I suppose it kind of is. I used to do a lot, like when I was like first trying to get into training, I was trying to do like these like one leg glute bridges, whatever you call it. We're doing like that. You stick one leg up. You also get a stretch on your quads as well, and get some bit of tension on the hamstrings as well. So it's also feeling it in the triceps there actually. So you do that, you may as well add the press up. That's the 1 pump burpee, most effective whole body conditioning exercise. Yeah, that's core to what he's on about, the one leg glute bridge, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's I used to do Supermans a while ago, but I don't really do them anymore. I've heard they're not very effective. They might be alright for beginners, but it doesn't really give you that much range of motion. It's mainly just like spine erectors, but like a short range of motion. So yeah, I was doing this thing last night. Don't know if you've ever done this before. I think it's called flying around the world, and this will really you'll start to feel it after a few reps. Yeah, T800 Intimidator. What, I look like that, do I? To be honest, I don't even know what that looks like. Just holding up that plank does a good job. I'm going to try pulling down. Oh yeah. And about just holding it in the stretch position. I've been also looking at lat pullovers as well. So I would just like use like the bag, just do one arm lat pullovers with that. So that gets a good stretch on the lats as well. But that exercise I just did is actually quite good cardio as well. It gets your heart rate going. So yeah, let's have a drink. I take it Yogi's not live, is he? Is he going on later? So yeah, have you ever done that exercise then, Jace? The one that's, they call it flying around the world, I think. I think it's got another name as well. I think it's called another. I can't remember what it was called as well, but yeah, it's like. But yeah, that's one of the names for it. But mate, I don't know if you'd be able to do that one because it's. I know you said you have issues with your back, but maybe it's worth giving it a go because maybe it doesn't strain it the same as say like some of the other ones where you're doing like rows and stuff like that. What's that? Mishka. Who's Mishka? Is that some big person? Oh yeah, everybody go subscribe to Abby. I'm gonna do the well, it's not gonna be the med ball slam, but I'm gonna try a modified version of it. So what we do is we I'm just trying. Having no back issue, brother, just rotated disc in my neck. It don't stop me. So I'm doing a New Year's Eve special, 1,000 burpees, 1,000 sit-ups and 1,000 squats. Oh wow. So you're gonna do that in one day then? That'll be pretty epic. Yeah. How long is that gonna take you, do you reckon? Yeah, definitely tune into that. Yeah, so that one, I felt like stretching like the, getting the rear delts. So that exercise there, I think, might be a good one to add in. Yeah, like, because if you in the normal shoulder press, you're mainly just training your front delts. But doing it that way, you actually feel a stretch in your rear delts. Hello, Rusty Dog. No, I'm not into like furry stuff. Done the 1,000 burpees and 1,000 sit-ups. That was 5 hours, so 6 hours should be enough. Yeah, 1,000 squats. I mean, because you smashed out 500 squats and 500 crunches in 30 minutes. So yeah, seems reasonable. So yeah, well, we'll see. Yeah. Everyone go check her out. Yes, she's on nearly 50 subscribers now. Just need to get some more water. What's this? We do mulga jumping. What's mulga jumping? It's a bit like a CrossFit style of exercise that I'm doing, isn't it? Yeah, hello Jerry. I didn't actually go today, to be honest. I was just kind of thinking things through, really. I'm actually gonna go back to my other plan of singing, but I need to get myself a trailer, because I'll need that anyway for the adventures that I'm going to be doing. But yeah, jumping away from Mulgus next. Oh, I don't know. Did you go, Jerry? Anyway, I'm going to do another set of these things. So yeah. Hang on. Yeah, we'll just like hold it like this. We do squat and then press. For a couple of hours, not busy, didn't even make 10 quid. Oh no. Wonder why. Because you said you made 38 quid the other day. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Hope everybody's had a good day. You're supposed to type the name of the YouTube in the YouTube search bar. That's how you access the channel. Yeah. It just makes it easier for people. Wasn't good today, Jamie, unfortunately. Oh no, that's not good. Oh well. Yeah, it wasn't even like bad weather today, really. It's a bit cold, but it's been okay though. So you would have thought you'd have some people out. It just doesn't make sense sometimes where you think it's going to be really busy and then it's quiet. And then when you think it's going to be quiet, it's busy. Oh yeah, Jason Zena, yeah, so it's fun when you see him playing with his dog, and it just like, yeah. So it gets quite scrappy, doesn't it, when Zena gets quite scrappy when he plays with her, yeah. There was this exercise called the plank push-up, or whatever you call it, or the plank up, which looks like this. I'm on a Android phone, Samsung. Actually, I use the mat for it actually. So what maybe I should be doing is like collapsing more into it. So like instead of just stopping here, like go all the way down. I don't know if that really. Well, yeah, it does make it more difficult. Strange links don't work. Oh, really? Hello, Jake. Good to see you again. My love used to live for a 9 p.m. wrestle every day. Oh, yeah. They get into that habit, isn't it? Yeah. What? Sorry about what, Abby? And about the link, but yeah, just type her name in. You should find it. Maybe it doesn't like people drop their own links or something. I don't know. But I think people found my link from Jace's live, as far as I'm aware. Because no one said my link don't work. So no, some people have found me through the link. But yeah, just admire myself a bit more, you know. So yeah, just do a bit of flexing, you know. Yeah. Mods can drop links, yeah, but it's just Abby's saying that her link's not working unless she's not dropping the right one or something. Yeah, I don't know, maybe you're just not dropping the right one. So what was that leg extension thing you was doing, Jace? Like, I was trying to figure it out, but yeah, because that would be a good one for like a body weight version of a leg extension. Because otherwise you got to use like machines or something for that. I'm thinking of moving from Bradford as I need to move, as my landlord is only interested in money. Oh yeah. So what are you going to move to then? They're only going to be interested in money no matter where you move to, right? Alternate leg extensions. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll have to look at that one. But yeah. So those exercises that you do are the only exercises. I mean, on your lives, are the only exercises you do. You said. So you said you don't really isolate your biceps. But let me just get me towel because I can do biceps with that. You just need to so you can use it to do leg curls, but not leg curls as in like the machines, but you can do. I'll just go on the floor again and show you what I mean if people haven't seen it before. It's kind of like a prison workout, but you just put the towel under it like this, and then you just kind of, if it's a big towel you could just knot it, but I'll just grab hold of it, and you're just trying to it's not necessarily the best exercise, but it does the job to some degree, I think. Then we'll switch hands. There's several programs, but they all combine various body parts at the same time. And that juices cardio. What do you mean juices cardio? Juices are wild. Anytime I plug something into a socket, it blows the fuse. This isn't normal, that's not good. Alright, that's not good, it's not safe, so if you're not like complain about it or something, but they won't do anything, I suppose, will they? Authorities or anything, they're fucking useless. Yeah. Oh, in juices, not juices, yeah. Yeah, because you do a lot of like high rep stuff, whereas I tend to do more moderate rep with like heavy, more heavier kind of stuff. Yeah, like I would do more kind of, like hybrid calisthenics sometimes, and sometimes just normal calisthenics, but I've been trying to like do more like progressive overload with it. Oh yeah, degenerative spine disease, that's not good. Yeah. Yeah, you're building the back muscles up to improve posture. Yeah. But yeah, losing the weight will probably, hopefully help to a degree. Notice my shoulders, like, you see the front delt there, it's been popping. Thanks for the likes, everybody. What time are we on now? Oh, it's nearly 10 p.m. Well, but yeah, it does get a sweat up, doesn't it, after a while doing this stuff? You don't realise how much you're doing sometimes, like... I've heard incline walking is supposed to be a good form of cardio, because if you do, say, like 3.5 miles an hour on like a 10-15% incline, it's probably like the equivalent of, say, like doing like a 5-6 mile an hour run or something like that without having to impact your joints. So maybe it's worth incorporating some of that in with a little bit of like interval training, like maybe do some sprints and stuff like that. But yeah, that could be a good balance of things. Either that or cycling can be good as well. Actually, there's a thing called elliptical where you're using both your hands and your arms and your legs. You're using your whole upper body actually, but yeah. Some fibers, FFS, I said that politely, made me chuckle. Then what's that? Fibers? What do you mean, fibers? Fiber optic. Yeah. Fiber optic broadband, or whatever they call it. It's just some more flexing on it. Yeah. Oh, filters. What do you mean filters? I have no filter. Yeah. No filter is my middle name. Love it. Like me, I have no filter. I say whatever I want. Because I'm God and I'm a tremendous person. You better worship me because I'm the greatest specimen to ever walk the earth. In fact, I think I'm the greatest in the universe. That's not bad news. Yeah. Who's still here then? Might try a few clapping push-ups. Here we go. Oh, you're off to bed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I managed to do 24 declines the other day. So I managed to one up that last time that you saw it. Just a FYI. Are you still there, Anton? Hello, Jerry. Yeah. Is not seen Dale much tonight. He was here earlier, but yeah. Tell you what's a good cardio workout. This. Alright. This is good for just some just some drills, That sort of stuff, that's also get to build more power in your upper body, so yeah. So I recommend do some of that. Kind of just mix things up really. You don't need to just stick to one thing really. When it's in certain lighting, it looks better. If you notice, like, look at it there, in this lighting, and you look at it in this lighting, it shows you how these influencers trick you. So it looks more, I think it looks more impressive in this lighting than it does in that lighting, yeah? It's that, like, down lighting that they use, where it's got this, like, shading, it makes it more defined. But yeah, you can see the difference between that and that. Yeah. So just a little education. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I bet all the fucking people at school that thought nothing of me, they're probably fucking jealous of me now, isn't it, if they saw me? How long have you been doing this routine? I mean, I've had times where I've been kind of a little bit complacent, but I've been kind of like a bit on and off with it, but I've really been trying to stick at it lately. Try to stay more consistent, but yeah, I can sometimes be a bit inconsistent with things, but I've been trying to build up consistency with my habits. Probably for like, I don't know. Yeah, probably I've been more consistent for like the last, say, few months now. But I've been actually training for a few years in total. It's just I went through periods of not doing as much, especially when we were going through COVID. I wasn't really training a whole lot around that time. I was doing bits just to maintain what I got, but I didn't have any like proper equipment or anything like that. So, hello CS23. What do you mean wipe it out? Wipe what out? Yeah. So yeah, I'll just do a few more of the biceps. Alright, so I'm going to use the bag this time, I think. But if you want to train biceps with your body weight, I recommend body weight rows or chin-ups. Because when you're doing the chin-ups, yeah, you're doing, like when you're holding the bar with a supinated grip, you're actually flexing your biceps. So yeah. So I'll just use like this bag of weights here, yeah, and I'll just do a few reps of this. Just try to resist the negative. Get that time under tension there. Someone might try to criticize my form. I know it's probably not perfect, but try my best. And then I'll switch over to the other side. So what I do is I actually, what I do is actually, if you notice, I put my finger here. It's actually like it's a way of stopping it from moving. So I keep a bit of an angle. Kind of you keep more tension on it where you want it. So I find helps for me. It's kind of like if you're doing a preacher curl. If you've ever done any of them. Can we discuss on this what you want to discuss? What do I eat daily? I just try to eat enough protein if that's what you're wondering. Like when I added up all my protein intake, it comes to around 140, 150 grams per day, somewhere around that, which is about right. You need about 1.6 grams per 1 kilo of body weight per day to put on muscle. So yeah, so that's the main thing really. And I eat over 4,000 calories per day, so yeah. But as for like diet, it's not really much about, obviously as long as you're getting the right amount of macros and all that, then yeah, I would obviously recommend eat healthy foods. Oh yeah, you take care, Abby. I'll see you again tomorrow. Where can we chat in private? Why? Was you wanting to like have some tips on it? What did you want to do, like a consultation or something like that? Or I could always, if you wanted some advice on like planning it out or something, but it really isn't that difficult. Just put all your calories into something like you can put them into an app like Chronometer, and it'll give you all your details on your nutrients and all that, what you're getting in. Yeah. Well, I'll have to just we'll have to just arrange something if you want. But yeah, because I'll have to kind of just. But I mean, you could always like put it into an app like that. But if you need any help on specifics or anything like that, then yeah, I've got Insta. It's at Jamie Brown JB95. Yeah. So what is your goals? Are you trying to gain muscle or lose fat? What's your goal with that? Because then maybe I can give a bit more like bespoke nutritional advice or something. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so like say for example, you have certain dietary requirements. I have to try and kind of tailor it to yeah whatever you need. But it's really about trying to weigh up the amount of calories and stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to put some weight on. Yeah, so best thing I would recommend for that is to try and just focus on calorie dense foods. I know it's kind of obvious, but focusing on high fat foods can be good for that, like peanut butter, avocados. I'd say I'm not sure about avocados because they're mainly just fat, but peanut butter can be good because a lot of protein in it as well. Things like that I would recommend. Yeah, but it's not like too much of a junk food, so try and balance out health with like healthy weight gain and as opposed to dirty bulking kind of thing. Lost a lot of weight as I never really felt hungry. Yeah. Um yeah, a lot of people are like that. I know like Jack's Fit was like that and he's actually gone on MK, which is not good, but he might be one of these rare examples where he needs some kind of assistance of some kind, but not saying that you should do that. I'm not necessarily saying that he should do that, but maybe he could have tried other things first. I think you should try everything that you can first before pharmaceutical assistance. So yeah, but yeah, but yeah, if trying to gain weight, then I'd look at trying to add in some liquid calories. They're going to be easier to digest. Maybe take a smoothie with some protein added. So you could say like have a smoothie with some peanut butter added or something like that. You could say do like a banana peanut butter and like well you could add like what could you add? Peanut butter, you could actually make like peanut butter and cocoa and banana. That'd be nice. I don't know if that would work. I've never tried it, but yeah, just thought of that now. But yeah, you'd have to have something in it to like, um, to thin it down. You could add in some like either milk or milk replacer. But yeah. All right, Susanna, how you doing? And if it's not sweet enough, you could add a couple of dates in it or something. You just blend it all together, and it makes a thick kind of. It'd be a good like mass gaining shake. And if you want to add a bit of extra protein, just add some like hemp powder in it or something like that. Because that's what actually hemp protein is maybe one of the best ones. It's not very popular, but yeah, it's not quite as high in protein as some of them, but it's said to be better on the digestive system than some of these other ones, like whey protein, for example. So, but yeah, that you just gotta find what works for you. But we can obviously go through this in a private consultation. It'd be good because then I can get a review then, and I can say, hey, I've worked with somebody, and then maybe people will start wanting to actually take me on then. So yeah, that'd be great. Even if it wasn't like much money, wouldn't really expect that much. Because I do actually genuinely want to help people, so but it'd be nice to be able to like be able to help people with their fitness journey and health. Because there is a lot of people either trying to lose weight or trying to put healthy weight on. So yeah. What do you pay for a kilo of bananas there? Let me just put my shirt back on. Yeah. Right. So what's what's a kilo of bananas in the UK? Probably about let me think. Probably about like £1 something. It depends on what shop you're in. Sometimes it might be about £2 per kilo. They're not that expensive. So if you're trying to go for something somewhat healthy and cheap, bananas are a good option because you get a lot of bang for your buck. It's got a decent amount of calories. It's good, like moderately quick release. Like it's good for energy. So you also have potassium, so it's good for replacing electrolytes. So yeah, so I'd recommend bananas are probably good for like. I remember someone recommended a while ago to take a banana for a bike ride. I used to do that pretty much when I would go on my bike rides, which was actually good. It helped to keep me nourished. So yeah, that's a tip. I would just like either take a banana or maybe just take a few dates actually. That might actually be a better idea because for like it's not as doesn't take up as much space and it's you can get more bang for your buck with dates. But depends if you want the extra potassium. Bananas are good for that. It's just sometimes like people will have these sugar things, like this glucose thing, but it's like they're just so into fitness, but then they'll just like down a bunch of glucose. So understand if you're trying to race and you're trying to be as efficient as you can, but yeah. But yeah, bananas are like pretty cheap over here. Like if you're I think like one banana is usually about 100 grams, and that's usually about 20 pence, something like that at the most. So you're looking at about, yeah, a couple of pounds maybe at the most for 1 kilo of bananas. So that's gonna usually is about 100 calories in a banana. I think it was like something like 97 calories to be exact, something like that on average. So you're looking at about almost like 1,000 calories in like say a kilo of bananas, which will give you about that'll get you about probably say 2 pounds for 1,000 calories. Let's say hypothetically you just ate bananas all day, you could get like for the average guy probably. Let's say if you're an active guy, you might eat 3,000 calories a day. That's like £6 a day, so it's not really that expensive, especially nowadays because things have just gone up so much in price. Like it used to be quite easy to get by on £3-4 a day, even £2 a day in shopping bills. But if you're just making all your own food from scratch, but it's gotten to a point where it's more like £6, £7, £8 a day, if not more, for certain people. It's just going through the roof, basically. It's just, yeah. But it is what it is, Roughly the same price and they grow here. Yeah, that's mad, isn't it? Because it's just Australia is quite expensive, I think, from what I remember. Because it's to do with like, isn't it like their economy and all that? Everyone just wants to move to Australia, and it like better job opportunities over there and stuff. So they'll bump the price up. I remember he was talking about how like New Zealand, everything's like so expensive over there. Like, well, their meat's expensive or something. But I'm gonna restart the live. I might come back on for a few minutes and see if I can get some more people to come in. Yeah. Alright, guys. Hang on. I just need to get my glass, but yeah. We can just have a bit of a chat. I think I'm pretty much done with the workout. Been really going hard lately. I'm not with these workouts. Pretty much like nearly every day I've been doing some kind of workout. So I'm really hoping it is paying off. I mean, it's hard to really notice if there's much difference going on because you see yourself every day, but other people say that they're noticing something. Like people say my neck's gotten thicker, and I don't know if you, Anton, you've noticed any changes in my physique in like the last 6-7 months or whatever. Actually, well, I started to come on live on here probably about, what was it, around April, something like that, March, April, something like that. I think it was April, but that's about 7-8 months ago, something like that. Yeah, that's like a while ago now, but yeah. But when you're doing all that like exercise and stuff, it just helps to relax you and gets all that cortisol out of your body, doesn't it? Yeah. So anyway, let's just restart.